So first off, we did not get this for free.
No.
We paid for it.
For 4 of them,
But it's cheap.
surprisingly.
So while we're at work, we like to know what Guy is up to.
At least I do.
We're away from home all day, so we like to keep an eye on the dog. And we got the idea for this product from Greg Griffith. He's a subscriber of ours, and he came over and he was showing us on his phone. You can watch the cameras in his house from wherever he's at. So we got this. This is a Wyze Cam. Ordered it on Amazon, and we got it the next day. $25 per camera, so it's really cheap. You don't need a subscription to view it online. And you can put these things just about anywhere, and they're tiny.
Yeah, we just downloaded the apps on our phones. The setup was like 5 minutes.
So let's see what's in the box. So when you open up the box, first thing is the camera. It is a tiny little camera. There it is. Now the base of it, you can tilt the camera, move it however you want to. Instruction manual, it's 4 steps to set it up. You got a power cord, I think it's about 6 feet long, I'm not sure. But it's like a flat cable, it's USB. Now this is just a metal disc. Nothing special about it, it's just a steel disc. But you get this adhesive with it. So what you do is, once you find out where you want to mount the camera, put the adhesive on the back, stick it to the wall, or wherever it is you want to stick it to, and then the base of this is magnetic. So on the back you've got a USB port, and then you got your power port down here. On the bottom, you got your setup button, and this is an SD card slot if you want to put an SD card in it to record. And lastly, you have the power adapter. Plug the USB cable into the power adapter, then into the camera. Couldn't be any easier. We're down in the garage. Figure we're gonna put this camera down here since we got 3 other cameras currently. So, cable plugged into the camera, cable plugged into the power adapter. I could use the adhesive disc and stick this somewhere, but just for ease of doing a quick install, I decided I'm gonna stick it over here to our furnace for the garage. Now, in the wintertime when we're running the furnace, I'm probably gonna move this because I don't want it to get too hot. But just taking advantage of the fact that it's magnetic, just stick it right there. And then we plug it into the outlet. Now on the back of the camera, there's a light here that lights up when it's powered. When it starts to flash, you can put it into setup mode. Okay, so now you can see that it's flashing. So after you download the app and you create an account, which I already did, so I can't really show you how that works. So here's the current 3 cameras that we have. So if I want to add another camera, I'll go to add product. I'm going to choose the Wyze Cam because that's what we have. They also have one that will pan and zoom, but that's $37. So we're going to choose Wyze Cam. It says connect your phone to your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and have your password ready, which I'm already connected. Connect the camera to a power outlet and wait until the status light flashes, which it is. You're going to press and hold the setup button until you hear the prompt ready to connect. So on the setup button, I'm going to press it and hold it.
Ready to connect.
Okay, next. I have our Wi-Fi password and name in there. Hit next. Now it gives you a QR code. All you gotta do is scan this with the camera. So I'm gonna hold the camera facing the screen.
QR code scanned. Please wait.
I'm gonna hit the button that says I heard QR code scan, please wait.
Setup completed.
That was fast.
Yeah, its setup is completed. Now it says enter the device name. Since we're in the garage, I'm just gonna type in garage.
Garage 2.
Sure. Setup successfully. I'm going to hit finish setup. And here it is, Garage 2. It hasn't given us a preview yet because we haven't looked at it. So I'm going to tap on it. It's going to connect to the camera. And it's going to ask if I want to upgrade the firmware. I'm just going to say yes. Upgrade. Now while this is doing the firmware upgrade, I'm just going to go ahead and stick the camera up here. And we just wait for it to do its upgrade. So while we're waiting for that firmware to upgrade, I'm going to show you where we put one of our cameras. We put it on the wall up there on the 2x4. I just used the adhesive to stick that little round disc to the 2x4, and then the camera just magnetically stuck to that. I'll show you what that looks like. So when we're in the Wise app, we hit Garage. It's going to connect to the camera. And there we are.
See us filming and everything.
Yep. And it does 1080p high def, and it does standard definition as well. So when we are at work, we can connect with the app and see what's going on inside of our home. And these also will notify you if it detects motion. Obviously, Guy will make it do that, but if we're all out camping somewhere,
that's something we want to know.
And these cameras also listen. So if your smoke detector goes off, it knows that sound and it will alert you.
It also has that for CO as well, carbon monoxide.
And you can talk through the camera too, which once the other one in the garage is set up, we'll show you how that works.
They also have night vision, which is something that's pretty cool, especially in here because it's generally dark.
It's crazy. For $25, it does all this stuff.
It's surprisingly amazing. Usually you think for $25 you're gonna get something that's junk, but it's got a ton of awesome reviews. We gonna creep on you, Guy.
Hey, the firmware update is done. You can see Garage 2 is listed here. We've got bedroom now. We did that because we know Guy likes to sleep on our bed during the day.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas. Then we got the living room and then the garage, which you saw. So if we hit Garage 2, where we are at, it's going to connect to the camera. And there we are.
Woo.
So I'm going to leave the room and I'm going to show you how I can talk to the camera. If I did it in here, it's just going to go into this really annoying loop.
Right.
So I can turn the sound on.
Turn the sound on.
And you can hear us talking.
And you can hear us talking.
Here it's doing that in a loop. It's doing the loop. Okay, I'm going to leave the room and I'll talk.
Hey, Creeper.
Hey.
So the audio quality is not top-notch, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
This is also something that would be really, really cool to have in your RV if you leave your pet while you go out to eat or hike or whatever it is you do. If you have a Wi-Fi hotspot, which you can get pretty much through anybody, Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, I mean, you name it. Just connect the camera to that hotspot and then you can check up on your phone and see what's going on with your pet in your RV.
Which is invaluable.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something we're going to end up doing.
Especially because it also has, like we had mentioned before, the carbon monoxide and fire warnings that'll push notify to your phone.
Yeah, and while we're gone, we can set it to notify if motion is detected, and it will give us a notification, and right there we can hit that notification. We can see 3 seconds of when that motion was detected, and then continue to monitor the cameras.
Right, so if we just see that it's Guy, and if he jumps up on the couch or someplace he's not supposed to be, or if he's just walking down the hallway, we'll be able to see what's he up to.
So thank you, Greg, for letting us know about these cameras because they are awesome.
Yes, they really are.
And we'll have a link to these cameras in the description if you want to get one or 4.
I can see more than 4 in our future.
It's definitely worth it, and we're not making any money off of this. I mean, if you use the link in the description, we make a teeny tiny little commission off of you buying that product. It doesn't increase what you pay, they just give us cents.
Right,
So.
and we do appreciate if anyone does that for us.
All right, thanks for watching. See ya.
See ya.